I wanted a good youth intake this year, and they were predicting a solid one, and I genuinely think we've got a couple of really, really good players in it this year, and hopefully we'll be singing their names for years to come. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. If you're still enjoying the same, drop a like. That'd be bloody lovely. So, we're starting off on the page of Harry Murphy, a 17-year-old regen, should point that out, at Kings Lynn Town, but I have picked him up full-time for next season. Came through one of my scout reports. I think he genned at the start of the game, as the game was populating some extra regens for teams. I don't know, it's a weird one, but it happened nevertheless, and Harry Murphy is one of those. He has decent dribbling, finishing, first touch, that sort of stuff. Not super quick, but I thought, you know, for free, and on a really, really tiny wage, it was worth a little punt to bring him to the club, so we have done that. Also, people have been asking for this for ages, so I finally got around to doing it. I do now have a second channel where my live streams from Twitch will be uploaded in full, because I know a lot of you don't like watching them on the Twitch player. Fully get it, it's crap. So there's a link in the description to SecondYellowCard Live where you will just find those. Obviously, they won't go up straight away after the live streams due to the embargo that I'm under, a Twitch partnership agreement and stuff like that. But yeah, so you'll find them about a day after they actually go out live up there as well. And if you're not already following over on Twitch, we're doing a Tromsø save. It's kind of fun. Link in the description. So, as you can see, that means we've got the Z-Gens going. We've got Zealand's excellent regen face pack that basically makes AI faces, well, it basically makes real faces that aren't real on your regens automatically. It's awesome. So, that's what I've done. And also, we've had a youth intake. So I've waited and I've ran that over that as well. Now, you might also be noticing we're a bit further along. I decided in order to make this work, we would do some games off camera and then a pair of live comms right at the end instead, just to flip things around a little bit so we could get the youth intake done. And oh boy, I wanted a good youth intake this year, and they were predicting a solid one, and I genuinely think we've got a couple of really, really good players in it this year, and hopefully we'll be singing their names for years to come. TV reporter, how do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will feel about you not playing Mengi in his agreed position? Matt, I'm burning bridges, and I like it. Breaking news, Manchester United boss recalls Mengi from loan at League 2 club. Yeah, imagine that. Put the Curb Your Enthusiasm music on. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the youth intake. Now, I took a screenshot of it, which is what you're seeing on your screen now. Of course, we've moved on a couple of days to get to the match day, and therefore we've signed a few of the players up on contracts. So, yeah, that's an idea of what I actually saw when it first came through, and now I'll show you a couple of the picks of that bunch, because obviously we've signed up, I'd say about 78% of the players in that youth intake have signed youth contracts with us now, which is awesome. So firstly, as you can see in here, the only players that don't have faces are players that are real in the face pack, and so on. I think when I did it, I noticed that it had populated a few extra youth players into our youth team, and I think they were regens as well, people like this, but they weren't through our youth academy, and he actually looks like he might be quite solid here, Max Wilcox. Might be wrong, this might be a real dude, but I don't think it is. The pick of the bunch, according to my scouts, is this guy, Tom Turner, 16 years old, came through the youth academy, is not quite 5-star potential, but the 2-star current ability is intriguing. Now, he is an enigma of a player, because honestly, I don't know where the hell we'd play him. You could say through the middle, but the finishing is so damn poor. And honestly, with his speed and his dribbling, and his crossing isn't, I mean, it is quite bad, but like, comparatively speaking, he might be better off as a winger. But then, he can only play, he's right-footed. So really, he might honestly be better off being trained to play right wing there, and that might be the best way to get the best out of Tom Turner. He's got a very interesting set of attributes. Let me know what you think about what we could do with old Tommy boy here. We've also got the Australian Josh Morris, who is actually a right-sided wing player. Not the quickest, considering he's 5'8". I think he could put on a bit of quality in that position, though. Solid passing, crossing and dribbling aren't too bad. To be fair, for 16 to have nearly 10 on both of those at Bolton in League 2 isn't bad. And good determination too, which is really, really nice. Solid teamwork. Work rate's not amazing, but, you know, again, 2-star current ability. It's weird. We've not got any 5-star potential players, but some players that have really good current ability, but I guess that just is more to do with the quality of the squad we currently have. And then there's this guy. This is Aaron Williams, only 15, this lad, and he made the fickle personality, which could be a problem. But I actually like him the most out of everybody we've got in this youth intake, genuinely, because, right, so let's think about this. Wing back is what we do. We could train him to play further up. Obviously, we don't know fully what he would be able to do here yet, but, you know, crossing at 10, dribbling at 8, first touch at 8, marking 9, passing is already 10, 11 rather, tackling at 11, technique 13, great work rate, great teamwork. His positioning isn't horrendous either. Quite aggressive, anticipation solid. He's got great acceleration off the mark. I really, really like Aaron Williams, and I think he's probably apart from his flair, the pick of the bunch from our youth academy players this time around. So I think, let me know what you think, but I think he's the best. But I just think the facepack thing's really cool, and I think it's going to add a lot more character to some of the players in this save, and I think that's awesome. So, we've had some games off camera. Let's crack on. So first off, we were away at Oldham. It took us a while, really, to get going in this match. Isgrove eventually driving into the byline, whipping a ball back, and there was Jones to smash one home for his, I believe, first goal of the season, surprisingly. I thought he'd scored before, and then later in the second half, we were able to find another goal, Sartovic with a lovely ball in, and there was George Taft with his first goal of the season as well. All in all, a pretty strong performance, but really, the red card to John Batty was what changed this game. We were doing nothing before that, and it was around about here that we started to perk up. Next up, we travelled to Bradford City, and, well, it was our second defeat of the season. A very unfortunate one. Samuel's somehow getting through all the challenges. Bad goalkeeping from Ziga there, and he's able to make it 1-0 before half-time. And then in the second half, just before the hour mark, they were able to make it 2-0, and we just couldn't get back into the game. Lovely ball in, and Novak with quite a far-out header. Nothing Ziga could do about that. 2-0 Bradford City, second defeat of the year. And I don't really think that we deserve to lose this game, if I'm honest, but hey, it's going to happen sometimes. It wasn't the best performance from us in front of goal when we really should have been scoring. Fell off a bit in the second half, though. But to be fair, we did what we needed to do against Cambridge in a massive promotion battle. 12 minutes to go, lovely ball through from Maskell, and a gorgeous finish on the volley there from Owen Doyle to make it 1-0 with 12 minutes to spare. Then literally 3 minutes later, we were able to put the icing on the cake with lovely work on the edge of the box again. Kyoso knocks it around the side. There's Delfonso, drills it low and hard. 11th goal of the season for him, 2-0. He'd also missed a penalty in this game, so that didn't really help. Unfortunately, though, Cambridge were able to get one back here as Nibs, who's looking pretty solid this season, gets into the box. Simple little finish, 2-1, but we were able to hang on to get a crucial win at the top. But then sadly, we were mugged. We were horribly mugged. They took our phone, they took our wallet, they took everything. We did take the lead early on, though, with Pert Harris drilling one through to make it 1-0 to Bolton away at Port Vale. But then, yeah, they scored with their only shot on target. But it's not actually that, you know, that's happened a few times this season. We should have, like, it's just a good finish from Hurst here. But wait till you see the XG for this game. Yes, they had 0.8, 0.08, and it was 1-1. We really should be finishing our chances here and not allowing those goals to go into the back of the net. But hey, swings and roundabouts and all that jazz at the end of the day, isn't it? But my God. But then lastly, we did get ourselves back to winning away. Sorry, at home against Walsall here. Again, rotation doing a nice job for us. Calmly getting into the box. Lovely little flick from Delfonso, getting on the end of what was probably a shot, but it didn't matter because he got there. And then just deliciousness from Regan Booty. A Booty banger. You guys wanted one. He's finally gone and smashed one. Bolton 2, Walsall 0. Fairly comfortable performance. Ironically, not the best. We've actually played better in most of our other games that we'd lost or drew. But there you go. All that gives us a 9-point gap at the top over Cambridge now. And, well, 14 points clear of Colchester with a game in hand. We are very, very close to wrapping up that promotion right now, and it is very, very nice indeed. So we can start planning things for next season. Originally, the plan was going to be to break the season down into 3 episodes from now on, but because of the way things have gone, it's going to be this one, and then I think next episode is going to be the final one of the season, particularly with there not being a lot to play for at the top. I don't want to stretch things out for no reason. The board actually briefly bumped me up to a C- for our match results. It's actually ridiculous. Anytime we basically don't win a game, no matter who the opponent is, it's an F instantly. What is this shit? But anytime we do win a game, unless it's 5-0, it's like a D-. What is their expectations, man? Also, hilariously, Ziga's been called up to the Croatia squad for the under-21 Euros, which started in March. Why? So we're going to be missing him, I think, for a while now. So early game, Carlisle win away at Southend United. No huge surprises there. Cheltenham and Leyton Orient struggling. It's basically like a 3-4-way battle for the relegation spots at the moment. But this is a big win for us if we can get it, because it would really stretch that gap over Colchester United, and that's key. A home win here makes all the difference. Now, we do have a couple more injuries, which is frustrating, but at least Baptiste is back now. He's had a slight knock, unfortunately. Booty, Sartovic, Pert Harris, Isgrove. We've been able to rotate around quite nicely, but I am still very pleased with some of the youth products we've got through our academy this year, and I do want to make sure that we try to focus on that as much as we can, because particularly with our current transfer situation, we know that money will be tight, even if we do get the Rob Holding money soon. Also, had some comments about the camera settings. You guys wanted to see what I'm using. So what I did basically was go to TV, knock them both as far on each end, so camera height as low as possible, zoom as far in as possible, and then knock this one back 2 notches, and then knock this one back 2 notches. Despite it is technically 2 notches, I think, despite the way that this looks. It might be 3. Can't actually remember. Let's check actually. So 1, 2. Yeah, it's just the way this bar works. Because I did want to have the most sort of realistic TV-looking camera view as possible, and I think we've kind of found that. It actually does look sensationally good, to be fair. I'm pleased with the way it's come out. I didn't think it could look this good, to be honest, but here we go. At home against Colchester United, what have we got? I don't know if we would be able to get to 100 points, but it'd be kind of cool as Booty flying onto the shot here and just drills it wide. Stevenson now for Colchester, though, getting into the box. Don't foul him, for the love of God. Oh, it's in! And Tunnicliffe's header is just wide. The channel for Poku, and I don't know if we're going to get there, you know. Poku's into the box, and it's well saved by Ziga. No, wait, is it Ziga? It is Ziga. Wow. Seems like he was only gone for 2 weeks. Colchester seem to be gaining ground in this match as Tunnicliffe makes the midfield run, and Ziege with another incredible stop there. That could well have been 1-0 Colchester. Stevenson again with that ball through. Surely Brown's offside. We've got players back though, so it shouldn't matter. And oh, well, it does matter because Jan Danda makes it 1-0 to Colchester United. It's kind of been coming. Early doors was all us, but they've changed something, and I can't quite pinpoint what it is. But they are getting into positions. I thought Brown might have been offside from this initial pass because he makes a great little run here. And oh no, unfortunately, I think Simi was just playing him onside. But I thought we cleared the danger. We hadn't. Danda, lovely finish, 1-0 Colchester. That would bring the gap down to only 11 points. That sounds ridiculous, but you never know. We're thrashing our arms. That will get them up to... I was this close to kicking a water bottle, to be honest. Oh god, here they come again. Bramall with the short free kick, and oh, just wide from Pell. He should have done better there. Doyle now, with it at his feet, runners left and right. I think Harris might just end up shooting here, but Isgrove's into the box. Can he go round his man? He doesn't, but he's got the ball back. There's options. He's got 2 players on him. Harris, and a great stop from the Colchester keeper. That's a good piece of running from Harris. Edge of the box, Ryan Tunnicliffe. What a strike. I mean... There's nothing that we could do tactically about that. Maybe hope that Ziege could save that, but that is just a thunderbolt from Ryan Tunnicliffe. My goodness. I mean, you're going to get to see this from behind the goal. He's so far away that I don't think anyone could have closed him down even if they wanted to at that point, and he's hit it first time. Just bang! Goes through 2 Bolton defenders, and there's nothing Ziege can do, and it is now 2-0 to Colchester. Does anyone else feel like the highlights are longer when you're on 3D? It feels like the highlights are just longer in general as its ball slips through for Delfonso, and it's well saved. And just a poor pass to Regan Booty has been intercepted, and Poku should be able to find a ball through here unless we could get back and cover here. Please don't let them have a 3rd goal. Oh, just wide. One last chance. Don't concede this. 3-0 would be really bad if we were to... There we go. Regan Booty with the clearance header, and that is surely going to finish this game off at 2-0 to Colchester United. Not good. I think that's a bit harsh on us overall, but if you don't take your chances, stuff like that will happen. Great goal from Tunnicliffe. Booty again was excellent, but it wasn't enough, and that's shaved our lead down to just 11 points. Right then, we're back. It's Newport County away. So this is a far from easy game either, away at Newport County, and we really do need to not lose it, really. Also, sad news, no chance of us getting Simiu back next season as he is on loan. Sorry, he's going to transfer to Rangers at the end of the year. Some changes necessary. It's just one of those things we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately. Although I feel like Owen Doyle, it's a hard one between him and Delfonso because they do offer different things, but what Doyle offers is that pure finishing ability, and I think we may need that. I'm also going to put youngster Regan Riley on the bench. Unfortunately, he's asking to leave because I promised I would loan him. I offered him to clubs. No clubs came in onto loan, and therefore the promise was broken. I really hate that stuff. It's like, what are you supposed to do about it if no one actually wants you on loan? Right then, if we can win at Rodney Parade, it will be a really good sign for us. Ooh, are we playing in our 3rd kit? We are. Haven't seen this one, I don't think, all season. So this is kind of cool. It's nice. Oh, a bit of red and blue. Around the side for Fleming. A win here is a must at this point, just to make sure that we don't lose a bit of focus, as Comley's shot is well saved. And I don't want to let the lead of the league slip either, because I feel like we've deserved what we've got from that as well. Oh, blocked. Right, here we go. Chance for a breakaway. Darcy to Doyle. Now we've got to allow those runners to get left and right. Apologies, I had the hiccups at the moment. Isgrove. Right, here we go. Get down that right-hand side. It's got men... Well, actually, there's a lot of men waiting on the edge of the box. There we go. Now they're making the runs, and he's just lost it straight away. Fleming with the corner. Booty not on the pitch, so Flems will take it. And it's Tate's header, and it's in. Not Tate. Taft. George Taft makes it 1-0 to Bolton here. 2nd goal of the season for him. He's really been playing only as a bit part player occasionally when we absolutely need him in there, and he's got on the end of that there. Fleming with a lovely sort of float, not even floated. There's enough players in there. They should have been clearing it, but it doesn't matter because Tafty has done the job. At the very least, it will keep Cambridge at bay for a little bit. Thank God we beat them. That's all I can really say. That win was a huge one for us. Harris. It's nice to see him getting some more football. He has actually impressed me quite well on loan. Maybe we could try and get him back next season. Don't know. Depends on where the squad's looking. Isgrove. Can we grab a 2nd goal here? This would be huge. Edge of the box. Oh, go on, Miles. Smash it, son. Oh, just wide. He should have smashed it. He's just tried to bend that, I think. All in all, happy with the first half. A bit fortunate maybe to be in front, but we are nonetheless in front. Here we go. Getting that passing going now. Little one-touch stuff. Kiosa's into the box. They've let him shoot, and it's an easy save for King. Going to make a raft of subs now just to freshen these midfielders up there as Comley has now failed. Kiosa could maybe deliver this here. If he can, he's into the box though. Maybe he can just win us a foul or something. Darcy, Booty! Oh, that was the chance. Wilmot round the side and Hiller's in there. It's a tight angle. We've got to make sure we save this. And it's off the post, I think. Uh-oh. Lewis with the free kick. Drilled low. Watch out for the 2nd ball there. They're all offside, but they might not be when this ball comes back in. Do not let this cross in. Well played. Kiosa picking it up. Got overlaps around. Oh, nice work. We're actually going to play him as a wing-back. He's actually full wing-backing here. Can he whip a ball in? Darcy. Oh, it's going to come out, though. We've got men on the edge of the box. Maskell, can he find one? He has been comfortably tackled there, unfortunately. Got to make sure we get to this ball here, though. And we do. Oh, Darcy with space. Go on, shoot, Ronan. Loads of room, and oh, dear. Okay, I think Ronan Keating could have done better than that. Into stoppage time now. Let's just see this win out. Nicely done. Bring that down. Casual football. Oh, okay. An interesting attempt there. What is the goalkeeper doing? Uh-oh, I can see this is going to go straight over our back line, isn't it? Oh, Seeger. Huge save. That might well have just won us the game there, Carlo. I tried turning on tight marking for the... actually specifically adding the instruction to tight mark for those sort of situations. It's just one of those things that happens. Now, of course, I realise that, you know, playing a high line does leave you open to that, but I do kind of still feel like, logically, when they do that, you think the players will at least try and track the runners somewhat, and they don't seem to. That's a strange one. Lumped into the channel, and that should be easily mopped up by Carlo. Okay, that's fine. You do you, Carlo. And that will do it, surely. Newport County 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. Huge win at the top. We very, very much needed that after the Colchester result. And that, for me, puts us in the driving seat for just the title and everything. Now, I think, weirdly, we weren't actually that good. We just had a lot of shots. So, next episode. Don't know how I'm going to structure it, but we are going to get through all these games and finish off the season. We'll have a look around the other leagues as well while we're at it. So, if you've enjoyed this, drop a like. That'd be lovely. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be sick too. I'll stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and at the weekend, so go follow there as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, as hopefully we can wrap up promotion and the title. That's the dream. Let's see if we can do it. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.